Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and are making some really good trades. And let's dive right into the analysis here. So, it looks like our buy area, our secondary buy area, was respected. We came out of it quite nicely. Right now, the markets are up 51 basis points in the after hours. The triple Qs are also up in the after hours. Obviously, not as much as the SPY, but still very nice to see the market's pumping here. It looks like we have a candidate that is being preferred. I won't name them because YouTube seems to be disincentivizing people who are talking about you know who that might win the election. And right now, well, it seems like the markets are very euphoric on this. Now, we're looking for a fifth wave rally, right? So I told you guys we want a fifth wave rally to finish up this count here. And we actually did break down from this daily cycle. Now we could come back up and retest it or even break back into it, but ultimately you got to take out this peak here to erase that bearish divergence. So really, what's really important is for an erasal of the divergence for us to continue higher and extending the waves. So, excuse me, if we don't extend the waves here, then this is going to run out of steam eventually. And I'm betting that we may even tag the 6,000 mark on the S&P. The S&P, and then SPY 600, something like that. And right around there, that is when we will see a reversal. So we probably need 3 to 4% rally before it's all said and done. And a lot of people are going to get very euphoric and bullish and maybe even potentially get trapped in this area thinking this is it. President, new administration, stuff like that. It's all good, and then their policies come out and it's not as good as everyone thought. Market starts to reverse bad, and then more bad news follows. So that is actually what I am going to be looking for again. So I'm very interested to see how this is all gonna play out. But I'm gonna be patient and I'm gonna be res- respectful of whoever wins, and whoever does win, there's gonna be a big market move on the horizon. Anyways, that's it for the SPY. Let's take a look here at our USDJPY pair, which is actually pumping right now. It never reached my buy area for actually a fifth wave extension, but we've already broken down from the daily cycle. I continue to think that the USDJPY pair needs to continue to sell off, and then we will see a further market correction towards the downside. But again, as long as the carry trade can continue on, then you will see the market's being supported by this weaker yen and stronger dollar. And right now the dollar did pull back. It's probably going to be due for a little bit of a bounce here. It actually gapped up on it's opened back up. You may not see this little candle here, but we actually gapped up here 24 basis points, and it actually can continue to run higher. The small caps went absolutely crazy today, rallying back to their near their all-time highs, I should say. Oh, and sorry, not their near all their all-time highs. Sorry, not their all-time highs, but their local highs from around these levels here. But their all-time highs would be 2,461. Let's take a look at our IWM count. I have not checked that in a while. IWM needs to go a little bit higher, needs to do a little bit more of a fifth wave extension, and then it could be done. Again, the target is 233 to 248. It's been the target for a long time. I thought it could have topped here on this massive dump, but it ended up holding up and just chopping sideways. But we'll see how this is going to play out in the coming days. Bitcoin and crypto is going crazy as well, pumping very hard, 71,300. Let's take a look at a few other ones. I want to check up on Tesla, Apple, Microsoft. I want to take a look at all these mega caps here. So Amazon looks like it's impulsing inside of wave 3 as expected. Apple, again, tough chart for me, but I told you guys that the dip buy area, if you were interested in it, would be 217. It can definitely truncate if we get a big market surge tomorrow. So again, this could end early. You've already met the technical requirements of a flat by taking out this low here, so it could be done already. It could be getting ready to surge. Microsoft, again, I actually think there needs to be more downside for Microsoft, unfortunately. Sorry if you're a Microsoft bull, that's just my opinion. Taking a look at Google, Google, in my opinion as well, may have already topped out. More downside for Google. taking a look at Meta. Meta hit the buy area, held so far, and needs to start reversing and continue higher. So far so good. It hit the buy area and now it's coming out of it. Let's see if we can get a fifth wave extension out of this. Tesla, very nice dip buy opportunity. If you guys were watching me, you guys would have caught this dip buy area right around here for 244 between 233, and now Tesla's up 3.5% in the after hours, plus another 3% today. So it's already moved up 6.5% or 7% off of my level here. So congrats if you're taking those trade setups. Again, hopefully they can play out for you and continue to play out. Again, my areas work out most of the time, and you know, it has a higher win rate than you'd think. People see a box and it's invalidated, but when you get invalidated, it's a very small loss, right? It's a small stop out. You take the loss and you get the next trade setup, like AMD. AMD was two beautiful short opportunities that played out amazingly, and I think they can continue to play out. I think the SMH could have a surprise in the bag, you know, in the coming days. If the semis want to pump, they need to make their move now. They've already hit the buy area. They've reversed. Let's see if we can get some follow through and hit 269. If we can hit 269, maybe the Qs have a shot of breaking the all-time high. We're so close to the all-time high, you can taste it. Right? You can almost taste the all-time high. That's how close we are. But we'll see. We'll see if it plays out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. What can you do? All right. Let's continue on here. Let me get over to some more charts. I'll take a look at the TLT. So I think the yields, wow, the yields are actually down right now. Or sorry, up. Let's see. Let's take a look at the 20-year. The 20-year is surging. All right, that's interesting. The TLT is down in the after hours, down 1.1%. That's very interesting. I think that we should still see this reversal happen, but again, this is after hours trading. This can easily reverse tomorrow. We'll have to see if the TLT does end up getting this pump or just continues to dump and yields continue to surge, which I think should be unlikely of happening, but you never know. Let's see. Let's take a look at oil. Oil, again, in a possible short area as well. You inside of a 1-2-1-2 setup, unless you take out this pivot, which it almost did and could actually very well take it out, but let's see if it ends up impulsing down. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I don't really have much to update you guys other than that. You know, I think the crypto stocks could be a potential you know, setup for higher prices if crypto can continue to pump, which right now it looks like it is. We have yet to see it break the all-time highs. We were so close to breaking the all-time highs last time. I was very disappointed, and I was very sad that we weren't able to do it. But maybe we can make it happen tonight, and the crypto stocks can continue pumping as well. But we'll see. Remains to be seen. Anyways, let's get over here. I'll take a look at a few more. I want to take a look at PayPal, see what PayPal is doing. PayPal, in my opinion, needs potentially a little bit more downside. Let's take a look at the 4-hour, 1-hour cycle. 45-minute maybe. Yeah, I think PayPal needs one more leg down, and then it should be all said and done, and then you'd be set up for another rally, but I could be wrong. Let's take a look here at a few more. I've charted so many of these. I don't know what people want to see. If you want me to chart something for you, then put it in the comments. I'd be more than happy to help you. Intel, I think, is inside of this wave 4. Again, it's not a buy for me. I think the Intel is going to need a lot more downside. Unfortunately, it's a very ugly count, but you may not like it, but this is what I see here for Intel. And we'll cover a few other things. Let's scroll down. We haven't covered the GDX in a while. All right, there you go. So the GDX ended up hitting my buy area. Finally, after all these months, it finally surged up and then took out the peak on the RSI. Now you're looking for a wave 4 and then a 5th wave to finish it up. And then we'll have our first impulse out. Then you'll have a bigger pullback. And then the rally could, I believe the rally will really start in the gold miners. That's probably when gold prices are either surging and then, you know, or maybe the cost of oil goes down so much the margins get super good, but we'll have to see. Anyways, have a wonderful day, guys. Hopefully we get some more upside in the market, and I continue to give updates for the members even if I go on vacation.